Hello everybody, it's me, Zorkel. Today we're going to be in X-Plane 12, and we're just going to be taking a look at it, seeing, how good is it? Is it any good, or is it trash? I don't know, we'll find out. Here we are, we're in the Cessna Citation 10, as you can see, and first thing I want to point out to you guys is the weather. Look at this. In my opinion, this looks incredible. The scattering of the light, just how it's darker, and the shading, it looks amazing. The sun up there, like, it just looks very good, in my opinion. But yeah, we're going to be taking a look at a lot of the stuff that, X-Plane has to offer, and what it does good, what it doesn't do as good. But yeah, look at this puddle. I like that. Oh yeah, puddles. X-Plane 12 does has really good puddles. I don't know. Alright, let's see if we can start this thing. After all, I'm a professional, obviously. And I know exactly what I'm doing. Anyways, this is probably going to be important. Maybe I'm just randomly clicking switches. Maybe I don't even know how to start this thing. Well, we're about to find out, I guess. Probably a bleed's a good thing to have on, I think. I don't know. And we're gonna try to see if we can start this. Alright. Seems like a good sign. The light is showing up there. Look at that. Gorgeous. Juicy. Get rid of the warnings. And gonna be honest, whenever I try to start this thing, usually the engines don't stay on, so I like add in a little bit of power, to like force them to stay on. And I'm sure that's procedure, but I have no idea why it does that. Alright. Let's put on nav lights, passengers, and all this good stuff. And we're just gonna hope this works. Ooh, look at all the warnings. Okay. Need that. Once this engine starts, we'll turn off our APU. Veto heats. Saying don't take off. Yeah, okay. I think we're good now. Can turn off this bleed. Shut you down. Enchanté, senor. There it goes. Just look at that. Yeah, it looks like we're good to go here. It's called a pushback tug. Let's just try to get out of here quickly. Nothing that exciting.
Acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
We will call you through the menu.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Hello, sir. Enchanté. You have the ability to go through walls. Oh my. Whoa. Hey there, Bessie. What an attractive male specimen. What a man. Oh! Oh my. Jerry! What happened? Jerry! He's gone. He disappeared before our very... Oh! Oh my goodness, he's back.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Jerry. I don't know. Oh, he's getting closer. He is getting closer. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, he's gone again. I'm sure that's
Windshield straps and
completely
adapter
normal.
in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
We are ready. Buddy, were you ready? Why are we going forward? Oh my. Oh. Oh my. Jerry. Jerry! No! What are you doing, Jerry? Oh my goodness, Jerry.
Starting pushback.
Yeah, I think you should start the pushback. Jerry, are you okay? I don't think that was supposed to happen, if I'm being honest. Oh, look at these puddles. That's what I'm talking about. Juicy, very juicy. Oh, what is this video? Alright, he started pushing us backwards. And now we have a long way to go. You know, I think that's because I had the throttles up. And that's probably not very good operating procedure. But we'll just ignore that. This is psychedelic. Okay. Just casually getting pushed through an airport terminal. Very realistic. While Jerry is doing this, why don't we take a look at some of this stuff. Again, puddles. Very nice. X-Plane 12 also has the best airport textures I've ever seen. Look at this. Look at that. This looks amazing. Looks absolutely incredible. Like, this looks like a runway, unlike some other simulators out there. Won't name any names. Look at that. Also, the lighting, I think, is done extremely well. Just, yeah. Just in general. Like, this entire scene, it's just... Like, there's a cloud here, and so it's all, like, dark and gloomy over here, but over here we've got a little more clear skies, some cirrus up there. Like, the lighting is just phenomenal. But yeah, airports I think are done very well in X-Plane, and while we're looking at it, look at this water. Look at this. Doesn't that look amazing? I think it looks great. And just how the light reflections are just shimmering. And the color of the water too, I think, is very good. And it's also dynamic, so right now it's, you know, a little more wavy because we have some wind here. But it looks really good. I think they nailed the water. How's the pushback doing? We're out of the terminal building, so that's good. Looks like we're almost there. And also this aircraft texture. It's very detailed. Looks very nice. Also, I'm looking at it. We've got these ground vehicles, which they go... Okay, well... Anyways, I was just about to say that ground vehicles are... they go... Like, they follow routes around the airport. You know, they may do this every once in a while, but for the most part, they're pretty good. And he's driving in the grass. Okay.
Tow is disconnected
You do
and
you, I
bypass
guess.
pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Well, okay. He was like, yeah, we're... He knew that he wasn't supposed to be here, so he corrected himself, but, you know. I think these are pretty cool. They follow routes and, yeah. Anyways, let's go fly this thing. You know, let's go fly. Let's see what happens. Alright, parking brake is released. We have our control. Let's put on our taxi light. Let's see what happens, you know? We'll taxi to the runway and do a short flight, showcase some of the other X-Plane stuff. Yeah, this should be fun. X-Plane recently introduced their new camera that dynamically moves according to how the aircraft is moving. So like, as you can see, like our head is shaking a little bit, like if we move the rudder around. And we'll see some of those G-forces as well when we take off here. Alright. Good on the center line. Let's go full throttle. Let's put in some flaps. Let's see if we can do a good job of this or not. The alarm's going off, but we're just gonna ignore it, as all safe pilots do. Positive rate, we can go gear up. Just take a look at that. Wow. Again, I think these clouds are absolutely gorgeous. Alright. Going through some rain here. And it stopped. I really do like X-Plane 12's rain effects on the windshield. I don't know if we're gonna see them or not, but I think they look really good. Just like the streak across the windshield. It's pretty good. I will say I don't think they show up as often as they should, because sometimes I'll be flying through a patch of rain and nothing happens. You can see the rain, but there's no rain effect. Maybe that'll get fixed. Out of all the flight simulators I've ever flown in, X-Plane 12's weather really is next level. Clouds look very nice. Beautiful. Yeah, we must be going through a cloud right now. Yeah, really nice. So far, I'm really impressed. I think it looks great. How about while we're at it, take a look at some of the different lighting conditions. So maybe we'll go in the evening. What does it look like? Let's see, what time do we want it? How about right about there? Oh! Oh yeah. Very good. Oh, and I left the flaps down. Ooh! We're good, we're good. Look at that. I just think the way the light scatters and the colors, it's all just, there's something about it. Something that other simulators just aren't able to replicate quite yet. I think it's very, very well done. Very good. It's all just like very soft and looks wonderful. Alright. Probably start descending now and maybe come back in for a landing. And from what you've seen so far, I'm sure you can tell it's going to be very good. Very smooth landing, very professional, I'm sure. Wow. Amazing. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, I think lighting-wise, X-Plane 12, it has the best lighting out of any flight simulator I've ever seen. The weather engine is also, I believe, one of the best. And a big one, which I don't think I've even mentioned yet, is just the physics. I forget how to display it, but we all know X-Plane's blade element theory, and you can really feel it. Like, if you go fly in Microsoft, you'll notice pretty quickly that all the aircraft kind of fly the same. But here, you can feel, like, if you fly a Cessna, it's going to fly completely different than if you're flying, you know, an Airbus A330 or something. Whew. That's beautiful. That is very beautiful. As we're coming down here, we might fly over this body of water again to check out the water. I know we already looked at it, but I think it's, you know, we can look at it again. I think I'm a little obsessed with puddles and water for some reason. I don't know. It's a little strange. Just looks so good. Do some S-turns here to bleed off some altitude. Oh yeah, don't worry passengers, this is standard procedure. Nothing strange about it. Yeah, I think it looks great. I think the watercolors are quite accurate as well. In Microsoft, it can be a little over-reflective. Like, you'll see every single reflection of a cloud, which is not the way it is in real life. So I think they did a good job with that as well. Now, one of the things that X-Plane gets, like, everyone's always talking about it, it needs better scenery, right? And yeah, it doesn't have satellite scenery. It uses something called Autogen, which, yeah, you know, it looks like it's believable. But Microsoft definitely did do something amazing when they introduced satellite streaming into a flight simulator, which you can do that, by the way, with X-Plane, but you need to do some modding. Now, this is what I was talking about. Look at the water. And maybe OBS isn't picking up this like I'm seeing it, but this looks amazing. The waves look incredible. Looks very, very nice.
1,000.
I mean, look at that. You could just see some of the waves are like some white caps on them, just a little bit. You know, the wind's throwing it around. We've got the shore over there. Just looks great. Alright, how about let's change the time of day again. Make it night, so you guys can see what it looks like at night. Takes it a second to recalibrate its lighting. There it goes. Now this is another thing. The night lighting looks very realistic. I'll say it might be a tad bit too dark, but I mean it's kind of realistic that way. I mean, when you fly at night, it's really hard to see anything, especially if you're in an area without any lights. Now here we're in an area, we got some street lights. It's a little more suburby, I guess. But it might be just a tad bit too dark. Like, I feel like these lights should be popping out a little bit more than they are. But still looks very good overall. Very good. I also like how X-Plane has traffic. We could see some cars driving around. Their headlights are on. Looks really nice. Well, let's go morning. Let's see what the morning looks like. There we go. Again. Wow. Look at the light rays. Looks amazing. Now let's switch it over to maybe like midday or something. Beautiful. Alright, let's see. Let's land this thing. Coming up. Got an airport up ahead. It's the same one we came from. Let's maybe start dumping in the flaps. Where is this thing?
Sink rate.
As you can see, very professional maneuvers. Very professional indeed.
500, 400,
Where's the airport?
300.
I don't know what's going on, guys. Don't worry. We've got this. Alright, here's our airport. Wow. The sounds in X-Plane 12 are very good. I think sounds are sometimes overlooked as not being as important as they actually are. But if you have good sounds, it can be very immersive. And I think they did a really good job with the sounds. This is turning out to be kind of an X-Plane 12 glaze video, I guess. It's glazing it. Alright, we got flaps, landing gears out. Let's see what happens. Alright, this is gonna get sketchy real fast. I did not set this approach up very nice. Woohoo!
Link angle.
Okay, this is not good. Not good. Oh my. Okay, okay. Can we save it?
Sink rate. Pull up.
Woo! This is gonna be very sketchy. Oh no.
50,
Oh no.
40, 30, 20,
Uh-huh.
10.
Oh! Okay. All of the doubters. Look at that. It says great landing. We'll just ignore the extremely sketchy approach. Alrighty. Boom, bada bing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. Do fly with us again on Zorkel Airlines. They're not gonna fly with us again, but yeah, we'll put on a good show for them. Yeah. There you have it. X-Plane 12. It's a short little demonstration of, you know, a little bit of what it's got to offer. It has a nice variety of aircraft. You can fly general aviation, airliners, jets, helicopters, gliders. It's overall very, very good. Very, very good. Yeah. Look at that. Look at the grease. Just like some grease lathered on these windows here. Oh yeah. Prime level grease. Oh, and that reflection. Juicy. Very juicy. I also realize we have a passenger back here. And he is none other than the Austin Meyer. Look at him. Looking absolutely gorgeous today, Mr. Meyer. He's very concentrated right now. I think that's beyond me as to what in the world that... Okay. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll see you next time. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm very bad at outros, but enchanté. Subscribe. I don't know. It's probably a very weird experience, so I don't know what I'm saying. Subscribe. Peace.